Hey everyone, I'm here. I'm just trying to get a wireless monitor to connect. You're gonna connect? There we go. There, it's connected. Good. All right, I think today we are going to. Oh, I gotta do one more thing here. I want this tab go up here. There we go. We're gonna be going over a few things on wood pellets and the bio blocks we sell. There you go. There's that. There you go. There's that. Hi, Bunkin. Okay, I think your mother's gonna pick you up. Hi, Bunkin. Okay, I think your mother's gonna pick you up. Hi, Bunkin. Okay. All right, I gotta get in here and mute this. All right, I gotta get in here and mute this. All right, I think I took care of that issue. Now I gotta go back up there and do one more thing. Come on, stop fighting me. So who's there tonight? So it shows 4 viewers. Don't be afraid to jump in, chat. It's all in good fun. Everything we do here is all in fun. I just messed up. Thank you. I I knew you would be here. I definitely knew you'd be here. You're getting off the highway now. Topsum? Okay. So you're about 15 minutes, probably 15 minutes away. Gonna go get something to eat. Have you guys already grabbed something to eat, or are you gonna get something to eat?
If she's hungry, I got some lobster here.
Yeah. Your Graham says if you're hungry, she's got lobster here. Yeah. They're going to be at the back to the church in about 10-15 minutes. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. Kind of off topic from what I plan on doing on the stream, man. Yes, your Graham got lobster for her birthday yesterday. Don't forget, yesterday was Graham's birthday. So she got lobster for her birthday. Graham did. I didn't. Ooh! Graham, she said she forgot yesterday was your birthday. She was busy having fun, so that's an excuse, right? That's a good excuse, right? Yep, okay. That's what I thought. I'm not going to say squat to her. You tell her when you get here. All right. Got a squirrel in the room. You're so far away. All right. Kind of cut off thing here. Where's my mouse at? There it is. Yeah, you're in Tulsa, so yeah, you're not going to be back to the church by 10. You'll be there about 8:30 at the latest. Especially you're getting off at Topsom there, right by Arby's. Take a sip of my coffee. All right, we got 7 viewers here. Everybody jump in chat if you would. Town line, okay. Jump in chat. I'd like to find out how many here actually burn wood pellets and how many here have wood stoves. Because I'm going to cover products that we sell at both locations, both stores I work at. And if you've been watching the videos lately, you know the one I usually work at on Saturdays. Mondays and Fridays I've been doing deliveries because the owner of the store who does the deliveries is out. He's going to be out for the rest of the heating season. He's having surgery done. He's had his left knee replaced last Tuesday, and he's going to be out probably as the rest of the season because he had his knee replaced Tuesday last week. Once that one's healed up, they're doing his right one. So please feel free to jump into chat and we'll get going on this. All right. This is a video I did a while ago on the stuff that we sell at both locations, both stores. So I figured I'd bring this back up again on the video. So these are what I deal with. And these are what I'll back it up what I say. I could actually back up with numbers on all the pellets. As far as the bio blocks, they do not list off ash content or anything like wood pellets do. All right. And also, let me know how the audio is with the on the video. I also want to bring up that everything we sell has, as it shows right here, 0 additives. It is all the natural lignin in the wood. There's no additives. It's all not just heat and pressure that holds that everything together.
I'm going to cover bio blocks and the logs that both stores sell. They both sell the same product. So I'm going to go over the logs and bio blocks. Links to all products going over on tonight's video will be linked in the description. This is fiber fuel. It is a softwood. There is 12 little bricks to a package. You can pause at any time and read through the description. It could be too long of a video if I do it. These are the ones that are in a blue cover. You see a blue cover on my truck all the time. Here's a lot of information on it if you want to read through it. Again, pause it at any time. Fiber Fuels is also made in Canada. A very good product.
Now, as I said, everything's going to be linked in the description. This is the video on my channel. As I said, oh, cancel. Right here. These are all the links to every product that we sell. So, again, no links for Okanagan or crab. That's the only two that we do not have. I do not have links for. So let's get back into the video.
This is the envy block. There's 3 to a package on these. This is the green covered pallet you see me hauling all the time. You see in the description 6 to 7 pounds per block. You'll see when I scroll down here, the NV8s. Same thing, just a different size block. Instead of 3, there's 6. I know quite a few customers are very happy with this. They don't have to clean their chimneys as often. Very clean, low ash, high BTUs. North Idaho energy logs. These by far are the hottest things on the market. You cannot burn anything hot.
Each log, where is it? 8,600 BTUs per pound. Now, BTUs on this product is per pound. Each log is right around 8 pounds. So you take 8,600 and multiply it by 8. Yeah, 68,000, almost 69,000 BTUs per log for that product.
Hotter and anything cleaner. They actually, as you see right here, they show do not burn more than 2 logs at a time. That is for a reason. Here is a breakdown of how you can use them. They can start on their. You can use them start on their own, or you can use them with regular firewood. I've seen people use it both ways. They are very hot, very clean. We have had customers come in and complain saying that they are burned too hot. See, I just highlighted some of the warning that they get put on there for everybody. At any time, pause through these videos and this video, and you can see what's I'm talking about. Now here they're talking about particle emissions on it versus cordwood versus these logs. They also show you a difference of the BTU output of cordwood versus these North Idaho energy logs. 1 pallet of energy logs can equal the BTU output of 1.5 to 2 cords of firewood.
Now again, that's BTU wise. Burn time, no. But BTU wise, 1.5 to 2 cord. Evening, Robert. I bought. Good evening. Burn wood forever. Bought my daughter a pellet stove this December, using pellets from New England, made near me in New York. Seems to be decent, but haven't tried anything else. Okay, so it sounds like you're burning New England wood pellets, which is a division of Lignetics. That is a mixed blend. It's a most I say most mixed blends are 65 soft, 35 hardwood. Uh, uh, Actually, let me get down here. Lignetics right here. We'll get right in that. How about this? As I said, anybody's got any questions, please feel free to pop in and ask. I will go through everything. Brands. Lignetics, Energex. Right here, New England Wood. Is this the one that you're talking about, Robert? Okay. Yeah. New England Wood Pellets. They do have their main headquarters, their main manufacturing facility is in Jaffrey, New Hampshire. But they do have a pellet mill over in New York. Actually, I think they got a couple over there. Not 100% sure. But yeah, no, it's a okay. I mean, you see right on the bag. See if it let me zoom in here. 8,300 BTUs. That's not very hot. Far as that's less than what our lowest BTU pellet we sell, and that is what 80. What is it? 8,700 Logique. See, this is everything we sell. 8,700, 9,000, 8,800s. Okay, see, like these two right here, we need to. No, I don't need to do that. These two right here. No, I don't want that. I want that. These two we need to take off because we don't carry them anymore. The Purely Pine orange one is being sent overseas. The Doug Fir, the ash content went from a 0.25 to a 0.5 on us, so we didn't want that. But yeah, now, as I said, Lignetics has a lot of pellet manufacturers. Yeah. These are all the bedding. New England Wood, Golden Fire. Green Supreme is the ones you see. You see a lot of these at Lowe's. Clean Fire is another one. Energex. We do carry Energex. And we do carry these Lignetics ones. And they also have I'm trying to think. I'm not one to ask where you are to try to help locate. I've been beating my head on trying to figure out ways to maybe like create a website or something to help people find good pellets in their area. It's going to take a lot to do, but I just don't have the time. I mean, working 6 days a week right now as it is. I got my daughter. She's just she should be pretty much getting off the bus right now. She went with a church group over to New York for a what do they call it? Snowfest, I think it was, or Winterfest. Snow camp is what it's called. Sorry, snow camp. So they went over there. So I've been running around trying to get a bunch of things done while the wife's at work. So yeah, it's quite busy for me.
Ash content is less than 1% on our pellets. So if I say 0.25, that means that's 1/4 of 1% ash. Northern Warmth Supreme Douglas Fir. This is the hottest and cleanest burning pellet that on the market up here. 0.15 ash, 9,000 BTUs. This pellet shines best when it is extremely cold out. These things are by far well worth the money when it's a very cold night. Vermont wood.
Now to bring up on that Northern Warmth here, back up just a hair. I always tell people, customers, as I said, it shines best during cold nights. When we drop below zero over here, up here in Maine this winter, a few times this year, I put this particular pellet in my stove for those nights. Even on the lowest setting I have, feed rate, which on my stove I can adjust it by a 1/100th of a pound feed rate per hour. Right now I got mine set to exactly 1 pound per hour, and I think it's 74 degrees in the house. When it's below zero and I use these, the stove does what it's supposed to. They'll stay at a very, very low flame, and then when the thermostat calls for heat, it steps up and pumps it out, and then when it's satisfied, it'll go back down to an idle. My stove does not shut off. Mine's just a high-low stove made by U.S. Stove Company. These by far, as I said, the hottest and cleanest burning pellet on the market. It says what, 0.15 ash. Yeah, 0.1 to 0.15 ash. Generally, that is about right. But the latest testing results that come back, from what we've been told, is about a 0.12. So it's the cleanest pellet we sell right now.
It's a very cold night. Vermont wood. They by far.
This one here, their main facility is in North Clarendon, Vermont. If you, again, like that purple Doug fir, that's I think it's $530 per pallet to buy. These right now we're selling at $415, so you're saving yourself $130 per pallet. Ash content on this, last test results came back, was a 0.2. So that has been they've stepped up their game a little bit. It's 100% debarked pine. And Robert, I'm hoping I could find somebody to locate if you don't mind, put in something like, I'd say not the largest city near you, but a good sized town near you. I don't need you to say Albany, and that'd be an hour and a half away. Because maybe I could get a hold of Vermont and find out if they got anybody out that way. Matter of fact, you know what? When is Mr. Somebody? How you doing? When is the best time to stock up for pellets for the winter? Keep an eye on your local dealer. Keep an eye out at your local dealer's website. So sometimes they offer spring specials. Now, if they offer a spring special, why am I doing that? Yeah, that's right there. That's the mills, Jeff, but I'm looking for the retailers. We need to find retailers for them. Okay, let's go here. Locate a dealer. See, like they don't show nothing out in New York area. Yeah, Mr. Somebody, keep an eye on your local pellet dealer. Some of them have spring specials. I know we're going to be coming out with ours probably, I'm going to say maybe in April. That way we can get the orders in. Actually, we're waiting on the manufacturers to let us know who's offering a spring special, and then we'll go from there. Vermont used to has done it. They haven't done it for a couple of years. Wood and Sons has done that. They've done it every year. They've offered us offered like $20 per pallet off, instead of us taking the order and pocketing the $20. We offer the $20 off per pallet to you, with the stipulation of you have to take possession of the pellets by, we'll say, July 1st. So that's how I can stay busy during the springtime. I stay busy year round. Spring specials, and then July, August. Yeah, it is slow. I still have deliveries to do, but I slow down quite a bit. And then usually August, late August, September, that's when I start picking back up again. But basically between April and July 1st, that I stay busy, because that's where the time frame we have for receiving your spring specials. And if your pellet dealer offers you a spring special on whatever you burn, take advantage of it, because usually, I think it was just past year, it was, I think, I don't deal with the prices, I just do the deliveries. I think the discount was for the spring special was $20 off per pallet. Once that spring special was off, the price went, now again, I'm going from the $20 off mark to $40 more. So it went up basically $20 above what the original price was. Take advantage of it now, because who knows what these tariffs is going to do, especially if you burn something that comes out of Canada. That will definitely affect the price. And as of right now, the rumor is the tariff is going to be roughly 10%. And I will point out right down here, Fiber Fuel, Canadian, Canawick, Lazoon, which is Lacrete, not Lacrete, Cubex, Lacrete, those are all Canadian. Matra, Canadian. LG, Canadian. All these. So you got this one here. I don't want that. That one. No. It's not let me highlight them individually, but again, LG, Matra, Lacrete, Lazoon, Canawick, and Fiber Fuel. Woodpelletfuel.org. All right, thank you, Jeff. All right, there you go, Robert. Jeff found it for you. But all those right now, we are expecting the tariffs to affect. And as I said again, it's saying right around a 10% tariff. But of course, again, the tariff. Last I heard, there's been a hold on the tariffs for another 30 days, I think. But anyways, let's continue on here.
Far have been the most consistent far as densities, heat range, ash content in the New England area. Again, pause through the video and read the screen if you'd like. These guys have been consistently at an 8800 BTU and 0.25 ash. So you want a good consistent pellet, very reliable for consistency and heat. Vermont wood pellet is the one to go to. Vermont Wood also has two facilities. This is their main headquarters in North Clarendon, Vermont. Zune. These
Blackstone. I be honest with you, I have not dealt with them. I do not know. Uh, yeah, no Blackstone. I have not dealt with. I got Barefoot. Again, it's an okay pellet. Uh, oh, wrong way.
this company here is the parent company.
Get back here. I said Blackstone. Okay, Bear Mountain. All right, I'm gonna continue on with the video. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this page over on this side here, and I am going to look up Blackstone pellets.
Of quite a few brands that we sell. You'll see in a second here. They do mostly hardwood floors, but they take the byproduct of hardwood floors and turn it into pellets. Cubex, Northern Max, Comfort. Um, you'll just scroll down a little bit more. These are all hardwood pellets. Force, 22-pound bag. Cubex, Northern Max, Comfort, all 40-pound bags. And here's their test results that they get from the lab that they submitted to in Canada.
Okay, here is what I found on Blackstone. If I get it to work with me. Cut it out. 0.6 ash, 8,000 BTU. That is a extremely high ash pellet with a low BTU. But don't be discouraged with what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just trying to help everybody out. I've got a Tractor Supply stove. It's just a King KP 130. There was like I bought it brand new. I'm gonna say I have to say it's got to be at least 8 years old right now. Okay, I do not have an ash pan in that stove. I've been again. Yes, I know I have access to a lot of different pellets. Mostly been burning the Vermont and the Northern Warmth Doug Fir.
Text message.
Probably somebody playing with some tannerite, doing a baby gender reveal. Like we've had that happen in the town before. At $2.99 per ton. That's you got to go with what you can afford too. Your stove is going to determine what burns best. It's just what's got me uneasy is right there. 8,000 BTU and a 0.6 ash. So, locate, and they are made in Eastford, Connecticut. But just keep throwing pellets at me that you think you want, and I'll give you my honest opinion. Again, I'm not trying to discourage anything. This is just an opinion and an opinion only. So let's continue on here. Oh, this is Cubex, I think it is. Average 0.3. They've been higher lately. They've been getting up to pretty close to a 0.4 for ash with Cubex. Hello here, play.
Lacrete. This is a sawmill company that takes the byproduct of making lumber and turns it into pellets. They do a lot of spruce lumber, so they take the sawdust and other shavings and stuff like that and turn it into the pellets. Very decent pellet. 0.25
Hey,
ash is the
Hunter.
last I heard of when I did a test on mine. This is a picture of the bag. They did not have one online, so this is a picture that we use on our website. Wood and Sons is right in Sanford, Maine. Very good pellet. They are Vermont's biggest competitor, and in my opinion, it is the only decent pellet made right here in the state of Maine. Family owned company.
Okay, I'm going to do this so I don't. There. I've had a cup of coffees already today, so I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue on let's continue on even though the it's not going to be so quiet in the background anymore. My daughter's back. I might harass her, but I do love her.
Father and sons there every day. A lot of employees are family. They have a Facebook page. I strongly suggest go over, give them a follow. They have consistently been improving their recipes, and its last test results are very impressive. Right here, you'll see the father and son, Tony on the left, Dean on the right. Matra. This is another company that takes byproducts of what they make.
So Blackstone's only made less than a mile down the road from you, huh? But as I said, I mean, the .6 ash, I mean, that's twice as much as what we want to sell. We try not to sell anything more than a .3 ash and nothing less than like 85, 86, 8700 BTUs. Again, people have to also. I'm going by what the economy is in each area. The economy will vary town to town, yet alone state, county to county, state to state. Your economy is what's going to determine what a lot of what you have in your area. We basically what I call, a lot of us call, the area we live in is like northern Massachusetts. Granted, Maine was originally another part of Mass, but uh, we just call it northern Massachusetts. The economy is a little bit more higher. Income rate where we're at is a little higher than some places. I mean, the town next to me, from where I live, the neighbors across the street. The backside of his property abuts to the next town over, and their income rate is less than what it is over here. So we just try to. I also try to explain that it's going to be determine what you can afford, but this is what I look up. I try to give you the 100% honest opinion of what I see. This could be a test from these test results could be from 6-7 years ago. I don't know. It doesn't give the date of when this test was posted. So again, I just okay. Oh, see, like here, there's David Johansson. You're no longer going to purchase it. That's the other thing to do is check out the reviews on it. See, that's another thing I try to look at. I didn't look at these right off the bat, but so you basically 3 with a 2 overall 4. So yeah, no, just trying to be 100% honest with everyone.
And turn it into pellets. See here, Eastern White Pine. They do jointing, laminating, veneering, and trim boards. They take the byproduct of all that and turn it into pellets. This company just recently started as well. Uh, they make the super sacks that you see me dump in in the pellet hopper on Saturdays that you've seen on occasion.
That was the one that you saw me do just last week. Those big white 1-ton sacks. I think Jeff calls them bloated pigs. So yeah, that's what they take their byproduct again, like Lacrete, HJ Crab. They take their byproduct, and was it Cubex, the Lazoon ones. They take all the byproducts and make pellets out of it. So they can actually say they're like a zero waste company.
They make the super sacks. They also do 40-pound bags. 8,800 BTUs in a 0.25 ash. It is just over the border in Vermont, in Canada, where these things are made. These pellets are also suitable for animal bedding. LG, or granules LG, depending on where you go. This is what one of the stores consider their lower end pellet. It's 8,700 BTU and a zero point 0.4 ash. So it's a little higher on the ash, lower on the BTU spectrum. The difference between the two that I just showed you right here, the LG and the Super Premium, it's just LG is a 40-pound bag. The Super Premiums is a 35-pound bag.
Got to correct myself. It's a 33-pound bag, not a 35. So again, the difference between the two is just the weight.
Main flame logs. They actually take waste product from like landings and stuff like that from when trees are hauled out of the woods. They'll take a lot of that stuff and process into these fire logs. Uh, they start real easy. If you break them apart, they start without a problem. And then they get themselves going up, throw a couple logs on top, and you have a nice, comfy fire going. I have taken these camping with me with my family. Use them to help start fires. Again, I take a lot of damaged stuff home in camping. So everything I've experienced so far, even though it's damaged, very good product. This part of the video is going to be about the bio blocks and logs that is sold at Southern Maine Renewable Fuels. Home fire logs. These are all.
This is the one that you normally see me. I started the channel with. This is the one I do the deliveries with the donkey. How's that? This is currently, as I said, I explained earlier. I don't know if you're here, Hunter or Mr. Somebody. or Robert, anybody that joined in late. Um, this is my normal employer, Monday through Fridays. However, uh, where the owner of Main Pellet Sales is out Monday, Fridays, you see me doing the deliveries with the Red Kenworth. That is Main Pellet Sales, and of course Saturdays I run the store. Uh, so this is the dealer I work for with the donkey.
Also known as our overnighters. They're about 5 to 6 pounds a piece, and they have a burn rate of about 86 to 8,700 BTUs per log. With I do believe last I heard with test results, it was like a point 0.6 ash.
Per pound.
You gonna leave the link in the description of these logs here if you want to check in on them. I do take them again. I do take a lot of this stuff here, and I do take it camping with me. Or if it's a pellet, I do burn it during the heating season. 12 hours is why we call them an all-nighter or overnighters, depending on who you ask. 12 hours before anything else. Here is all the shows you where their dealers are at. This is actually made on the West Coast, loaded onto a rail car, and trained over here to the East Coast. Energex X Block 6. X Block 6 because there's 6 to a package. This is by far my favorite thing to take camping with me to cook over. It's a coarser grind. They burn slow, a lot of heat, and if you have any questions about any product, please feel free to ask. Kennewick bricks. These are one of the easier ones. Light comes at 12 to a package. You can.
It's not you. I was having microphone problems when I recorded this. I was using that headset when I recorded this.
Start your fire with just that, or you can use it with cordwood. Your specifications of it, packaging, uh, very good product. I do take them camping. Again, I take damaged stuff with me camping. And here's the advantages of it. I'll leave a link in the description. Different wood pellets that are sold at Southern Maine Renewable Fuels. Kennewick pellets, same ones, same manufacturer as the Kennewick bricks. Just this is their pellet side, and we do sell quite a few of these. I would say it's one of our popular ones. We sell some with 8,000 BTU and a point. Last test results I seen was 8,000 BTU and a point 0.5 ash. It makes it one of the ashier pellets with the lower BTUs that we sell.
Right here shows 0.61 ash. So again, it's a very high ash and a 8,000 BTU, a low BTU at one we sell. Again, this is with Southern Maine, not Maine Pellet Sales. This is Southern Maine. Right here. Wood pellets. See, it says ash content of a 0.5. So this is going to be a little bit different. This must have been updated test results.
Also, as you can see at the bottom of the page here, you can also use them for cooking. So if you get a pellet grill or a pellet smoker, these can be used to help cook. Energy.
And at $8 a bag for a 40-pound bag of pellets to put in your grill versus what I just went out and bought. Oh, it's in the other room. I bought a bag for my Traeger that was $20 for, I think, 20 or 22 pounds. Yeah, these are a lot cheaper to burn in your smoker, in your grill.
Energex wood pellets. You'll see a lot of Energex products that we sell. We sell, of course, you saw the X Block 6. Now you'll see we sell here their softwood pellet. And again, it is kind of on the lower spectrum of BTUs of 8,000 BTUs and higher on the ash content of like, I think it was like a point 0.5 is the last test results I seen. Nothing wrong.
How's the way I mute? Let's see what the test result says for the Energix softwood. Yeah, just 8,000 with ash less than 1. It does not listen. Is that the softwood or is that the mixed? 100% sustainable. I think this one here is the mixed one. Oh yeah, right there. I'm looking on the bag and it shows it right there as mixed.
Wrong with them. It's just it's on the lower end. We try to specialize towards the higher 8,700 BTUs to 8,700 plus BTUs, and the ash content we try to stay below a point 0.5 ash is what we try to sell a lot of. Logique, we sell both their logs and their hardwood pellets. Logs come in a box of 10.
Southern Maine this year did not take on Logique. In the videos, you see I have it's probably like 8 pallets behind a piece of plywood that stands vertical. Those are damaged, and they have given the owner of Southern Maine a hard time about taking them back because they've been damaged. So that's why it's one of the reasons why he's not carrying them. But they are being carried by Maine Pellet Sales, both the hardwood and softwood. And of course, if you watched Friday's video, excuse me, you saw me go up and grab a pallet and put it back on the truck. That was because I screwed up and I brought the customer softwood pellets and he wanted the hardwoods. We are currently out of the hardwood pellets for Logique. So that was kind of my screw up, but the customer was real nice about it. He did come down and grab some different hardwood pellets.
10. I haven't had much experience with these because we don't keep many of these on hand, and when we do, we get them out the door as quick as possible. We concentrate more on their pellet side. Logique is also known as PWI. Decent pellet, a little low on the BTU side of like 81 to 8,300 BTUs with a 0.3 to a 0.4 ash. Again, it's lower on the spectrum of the BTUs and higher on the ash content. The lower BTU and higher ash content is a little more on the price friendly side for some customers. That's why we carry a lot of these type just for the price range for customers. Okanagan wood pellets. This platinum blend is the only one that we sell from Okanagan. 8,400 BTUs. Again, lower on the heat spectrum. 0.3 to a point.
Now this Okanagan pellet company, uh, the Northern Warmth, Supreme Douglas Fir, the purple bag I talk about. Okay, that was originally what happened was Okanagan's parent company, Verities, went bankrupt because they tried to upgrade too big, too fast. Because this Okanagan Platinum and that purple Douglas Fir was taking off like wildfire, so they were trying to upgrade, and they upgraded a little too big, too fast, and they went into bankruptcy. Plus, I think it's Canada's version of OSHA. During construction, went in and fined the hell out of them. So they got basically fined out of business, is what I was told. So take that with a grain of salt. This right now, Okanagan, is owned by Energix.
0.4 ash. Higher on the ash spectrum. I want to go into a little more detail on Okanagan. Okanagan used to be made by a company called Verities over in British Columbia, Canada.
Here we go. I'm repeating myself now.
They wound up going through bankruptcy for some reason. The name Okanagan was sold. It has been bought and sold by several different manufacturers since, probably for the past 5 or 6 years. Currently, Okanagan is owned by Energex, and Energex is currently owned by Lignetics Group. Lignetics is believe a worldwide company. Right here, it shows you a list of all their plants in the U.S. plus in Canada. If you look, it's over in New Brunswick, Canada, or Quebec, I mean, you'll see there. Here's a list of all the plants that they got. Lignetics bought the pellet mill up in Strong, Maine. Used to be called Geneva Wood Fuels. It is now called Lignetics of Maine, and this is the bag that we sell for them. 8,000 BTU, 0.5 to 0.7 ash, hardwood, softwood mix.
Wow. Sorry about that. That jumped the hell out of me too. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Holy hell. My apologies, everyone. Wow. I apologize about that. That thing jumped the living hell out of me too when it swapped over to the music. I got to go over here real quick. I did do some testing on. Get back over here.
Everyone, I know I told.
I know the hairy guy's back. This is a pellet. I have done some pellet testing. I'm no lab. I'm just giving you real world. I'll burn it and then go through it from there. So this would be the Lacrete.
I was just doing some testing on pellets. This is the test results I came up with my stove. Granted, it's just a Tractor Supply stove. It's a King KP130.
Who wants to see what my stove looks like if I can find it?
Pellets are, see it or not, it's called Lacrete. I ran 2 bags, 80 pounds, and it wound up being, I think it was 36,000 converted over to, from pounds to grams, just to be a little more accurate, was 36,287 grams. Now, right here, 4 days to do this. Well, what I come up with was I use some.
Yeah, yeah. You're just gonna have to try different brands. You're correct. You're absolutely correct, Jeff. I'm trying to do 100 different things back here behind the That's why I don't have the camera on right now. I've been running around trying to do 100 different things at once right now. I got my desk is complete mess right now. It looks like a hurricane went through here. Trying to help everybody out with that. Looking up some different stuff. I'm trying to also look for something over in Robert's area for pellet dealers. Well, basically just like New York State. See what I can find for pellet dealers over there. What they have. Look up what it is. Thank you again, Jeff, for stepping up and bringing that out.
These old tubs for butter. Weighed them out. They were 40 grams. The scale's gone shut off on me, but if you take. Now, this is what the ash looks like. Right there. There we go. That's what the ash looked like. Now, it shows 129 grams. Sorry about the lighting. Kinda. Shows 129 grams. You subtract the 40 grams for the tub. Okay, 29 dealers in the state. Robert, are you still in here? Okay, this also gives you, yeah, see, lignetics, main woods, yeah. Okay, this gives you the brands too, not just the parent company. That's what I was trying to think of. Right here is a website called woodpelletfuel.org. This should help you out find some dealers. Dealer inquiry, get truckload quote. See, it shows it for 48 states. Okay, where is search for your area? Because see, this also gives a bunch of brands. Brands and parent companies. As I said, like Energex, they have a bunch. They own a bunch of different companies. Lignetics, again, Lignetics owns Energex, and Energex owns other ones. So, wood pellet manufacturers. See, this could help you try to find some pellets in your area. You can get a pellet stove guide. But again, this is it's 2009, so it's been a while since it's probably been updated. Yeah, last time it was copyright updated was 2013. So it's like 12 years out of date. But this still could help you. Page isn't working. Might help you out some. Sitemap. Manufacturers, no. You want retailers. All right, there we go. Retailers. New York. Okay. Wood pellet fuel suppliers.
Okay, here's a list of some of them for you. Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. I just happened to look over and see your comment. So just find one near you, and this should help you out. Let's see. I'm just gonna find. Uh, let's go. Amsterdam, New York. Oh, I take it they're not there no more. So this is gonna be a fun one. Oh, let's go Poughkeepsie. That one is not working. Wow. Rochester. Okay, there we go. Products. What do they sell? Quadrifier stoves. Okay, I don't see nothing for pellets. Let's look down through here. I see stoves. I see everything but pellets for this place. Um, Heating and air conditioning. Whoops. So I take it some of these links are not valid. Quite a few of them seem to be invalid. As I said, this site's like 12 years outdated. So, all right. Wow. All right, there we go. Products. Okay, so wood stoves, wood burning fireplaces. Okay, so those would be for like the bio products. It would be nice. Yes, Jeff. It would be definitely be nice. See, I'm just trying to look through and see what I can find. Is this a good page? Might be. Green heat. Okay, there we go. Okay, wood stoves, gas stoves. What are they getting for a pallet of bio bricks? Does not say. Well, at least they do sell the bio bricks. Oh, they do have pellets. What do they have? Do they list pellets? They do not list the brands that they sell. Stove pellets, or is it just stoves? Pellet stoves. Okay, that's good. Termin and Easy Blaze. Easy Blaze, ash content 0.24. That's a good low ash, but what is. Okay. I appreciate your help. I'll keep looking. Let you know. Maybe I'll run up there and grab a couple tons from you guys. Um, Robert, you do realize I work at two different stores. One is in Windham, Maine, and the other one is in Lisbon, Maine. The only store that you'll ever meet me at would be on a Saturday at Maine Pellet Sales in Lisbon, Maine. I don't trust me. I'd love to help you out, but if you're, I don't work. If you're in, you said you're in New York, so you're talking. That's an awful long drive. Um, my best suggestion for you would be uh, the one pellet I really like to push, aside from uh, the Northern Warmth, would be these Vermont. Vermont, you can't go wrong with a Vermont. If you can just cross a, I did back out of that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, to dealer. Up and down the west side of Vermont is all kinds of dealers. Is it? I have no idea where you live in New York. So if you're down in the southern end here, right over here into Connecticut, this is what Burn Time Enterprises, Bristol, Connecticut. I don't want to see you drive from, say, Albany, because this is the location right here. This is the store I'm at on Saturdays. This is the only place you'd ever be able to meet me at on Saturdays. And that's a Saturdays only. Because this dealer here is the one you see me doing wood pellets for me. I don't think it's the same one. I think it redirects you. Should direct it to ME Fuels. Yeah. But try to save. As I said, I'd love to meet my subscribers. Absolutely love to. But I'm also trying to make sure you get the right stuff without having to drive 5, 6, 7 hours to meet just to buy from me, from where I work. I don't want to see people doing that stuff. I mean, if you're in the area already, completely different story, circumstances. But just driving out to buy from me, if you can get it cheaper, closer, like Vermont, do it. I'd rather see you spend money at a local store, helping the local economy out, than coming all the way out just to meet me. I would like to, at some point in time, try to do something, say, Massachusetts, New York, Vermont area, in this area, have a meetup with the subscribers in the area, and I am trying to see about maybe doing some pellet mill tours later. Right now, I need to try to concentrate on what's going on in the background right now that I'm working on. So I gotta try to balance everything out. But if you're in New York, you cannot go wrong with Vermont. And this is their headquarters. Where is the mill at? Right here, I think. Yeah, right here. A wood pellet party, huh? No, I would love to meet up with everyone. Uh, but I don't want to see people go out of their way to meet me. So if it was something like I could have some type of meet up with everybody, I schedule it. Okay, I'll be out here this day. Try to bring your own pellet, show and tell. Okay, good. Phew. Old Forge, New York. Okay, so I bet you there has to be some dealers out in this area. There has to be. Because as I said, this is their mill. And you're what? Maybe within. You're going to be within 100 miles of it. So yeah, you've got to. There's got to be some dealers over in New York. Yeah, just out of curiosity. Seven hours? Yeah, 7 hours. And why do that when you're driving right by Vermont's mill? So why don't I take that out and add stop. Knock that out. Okay, so it's 3 hours. I have to say they gotta have some dealers in this area for you, for Vermont. I don't think they'd have just on this side. You'd be willing to help for a small fee, huh? Yeah, you would, Jeff, but you need a donkey or a moffat to unload them. Or you do it bag by bag. Jeff has his own trucking company. So, what I probably do, Robert, is what I'll try to do for you. Is I'll give the owners. I'll call over to Vermont. I got the number for the owners and stuff. I used to have my own. I've said it before. Probably heard it, but I used to have my own tractor trailer truck flatbed, and I would haul out of Vermont a lot. But the mill I would haul out of. No, they don't have it in here, but let's bring up Google Maps. Is this one right here? This is another Vermont wood pellet mill. They have pellets at Home Depot, Lowe's, Tractor Supply. You never know what they have. Those are more lower quality. They want quantity, not quality pellets. As I said, this is another one of Vermont's facilities on top of. Where is it? Over here. Here. This building here, you actually, during the winter time, if it inclement weather, they actually have you back inside the building here. The whole truck and trailer back inside, and they load you. Lowe's, Home Depot, Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply will be more than likely Maine Woods. Actually, in the New England area, it's Maine Woods. I don't know about over your way, but they are very low BTU, very high ash. Matter of fact, just so you know exactly what Maine Woods does to stoves, let me grab this. Open. I want this. Get back to that one there. All right. Content. Shorts. I think it's under the shorts one. Hopefully the computer doesn't crash on me tonight like it did last week. Well, it would have been 23, I think. June. I'm going to keep going. There it is, right here. All right, bring this one up. This is what Maine Woods Pellets does to a stove.
I mean, yeah, look at
How it's round, it
Yeah,
clogs.
the size of the burn.
Look at that. Look at that size of that chunk. That was 24 hours for this customer. That is Maine Woods. That is the quality of the pellets that they do. That's a short.
After burning for 24 hours, I shut it off to clean it. I gotta use it. See that crowbar right there?
Yep.
That's how I clean my stove.
Yeah, that's the size of the burn pot. That's
Yep.
just poor quality pellet.
Yeah.
Okay. There's that one. Now let me go back here and find the other one. No, that's not it. What was it called? Okay, when was that short created? Don't mind. Sorry about that. That's not a clinker. That's a clunker. Yeah, you got that right, Jeff. When did I post that short? Oh, it was actually just over a year ago. So, get back here. I know I got this in. Pretty sure I put this in a video. Content. Kind of bites. I have to. I can't just click on a. Go back, click on a month, and bring me the videos for this month. I gotta scroll through every one. It should be on this page here. This one? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's that video. Okay, he is normally...
Well, morning, everyone. Oh, hold on. I got the camera facing the wrong way. Hi. Yeah, getting a little bit of an...
Oh, shut up about the hair. Right. Yeah, this is this...
Too dark. Last delivery of the day. This guy right here, this customer, he's a riot. We could chat for hours. I get myself in trouble with customers like this. Let's get him taken care of.
Oh, he was wild, to say the least, on this delivery. He was wild.
I mean, yeah, look
See
at...
how it's round?
Yeah.
Figured I'd bring this video up because you can see it a lot. It's a lot larger instead of the short where it's just a narrow window. This here, you see a little bit more of it.
Logs.
It's the size of the burn pot.
After burning for 24 hours, I shut it off to clean it. I gotta use it. See that crowbar right there?
Yep.
That's how I clean my stove.
Yeah, that's the size of the burn pot. That's
Yep.
just poor quality pellet.
Yep.
And that's the whole bucket full.
Look, that's just not even running a ton through his stove. That's what he come up with. So that's why I always tell push, get it. Yeah, it hurts. It does cost a little more for the quality, but you don't wind up with this stuff in your stove. This right here is all like mineral deposits, not dried properly, low quality. Just let's get this out the door as quick as possible. Yeah, perfect mold of the burn pot. Exactly, Jeff. That's why I always tell people, that's why I started this channel, try to help inform everyone about, there are good pellets, there are bad pellets, just like everything else. Just like a car, you got your good vehicles, your bad vehicles. Same thing in the pellet world. Bioblocks, everything else. He wound up, I think it cost him like $600 to fix his stove. And this is also the gentleman I talked about. I didn't get it in the video, and I should have. I'm gonna have to next time I make a delivery to him, I'm gonna ask him if I can record it. This is the gentleman that has actually. Can I get it? Back up a little bit more. Oh no, too much.
He's a riot. We could chat for hours. I get myself in trouble with customers like this. Let's get him taken care of.
See if I can stop in time. Now, you can't see it right now. However, right in this corner of the garage, there's one of the basement windows. He knocked that window out. He built a little box right here. And with that box, he used one of those 3-inch exhaust pipes for a pellet stove that goes right straight down into the hopper of his pellet stove. He fills it from his garage. He'll just come out here, cut up with a couple bags, dump it in, and it'll feed down into his stove. I'll see if I can't get maybe a glimpse of it in the clip, any of the in the next clip.
Yeah, look
See
at
how it's round?
Now, as I said, there's a stove right here. The box is just right up here that feeds that stove.
It's
Yeah,
clogged.
it's the size of the burn pot.
After burning for 24 hours, I set it up to clean it. I gotta use it. See that crowbar right there?
Yep.
That's how I clean my stove.
Yeah, that's the size of the burn pot. That's
Yep.
just poor quality pellet.
Yep. And
that's the whole bucket full.
No, I didn't get it. But yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, it'd be neat to see, considering you're just there, and probably be a while before you go back. Believe it or not, he's got an open door policy for me. I could drive down on my pickup, knock on the door, and say, "Hey, I need to do something. I need to take a video of. Do you mind if I take a video of this?" He probably wouldn't have a care in the world if I did that. Hold on a second here. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, it would be. As I said, I can probably walk down to his house and talk to him. There's that. Close that one out. Again, this is the Lacrete one. We'll go back through this one again.
Leaves 89.
And he is actually burning Lacrete now. We got him off of the main woods to the Lacrete.
grams. Out of that, we take 89. Let me get back to my calculator here. Nope. Wrong way. I don't want that one. There we go. Take 89 grams. Divide it by 36,287. That's what it comes out to. Then if you multiply by 100 for your percentage, that's what it comes out to be in. 0.245% ash. They've done something, because it used to be like a 0.35, 0.4 ash. As far as heat out of the stove, out of the vents, the blower tubes on my stove when it was running, we've had warm days up here, so it's shut off during the day. That's why it took so long to do this test. Air temperature coming out of the vents was, if I recall correctly, was right around 138, 140 degrees Fahrenheit coming out of the vents, which was pretty good. I mean, we've had some warm days too. As I said, it shut off. But that was the ash. And after this was all vacuumed out. I cleaned the stove out and did that. I should have taken a picture of before and after, but I didn't. I'll remember to do that next time. This is what I had left over in my stove when I did that. What I wound up doing was I got an ash vac, cleaned it all out, vacuumed out the stove, just the main area, the burn area. You're never going to get 100% of the ash out of it. Took that all out, vacuumed everything out. Then this bucket here, this one here with the ash, I took. Wife's gonna kill me, but just a flour sieve. Sifted out the ash and the pellets so I can give you an accurate measurement on the ash itself. Pellets was, what was that? 40 grams of pellets left over. But as I said, Lacrete's done something different this year on their. Me, I say it's a pretty good pellet. They've done something to reduce their ash content quite a bit. As far as BTU wise, I think on the bag it's, well, it's not on the bag, but the test sheet we get at the shop. Sorry about that. The test sheet we have at the shop shows that at like 87 or 8,800 BTUs. That would be just about right for what I had for my stove. It took me about 3 days to burn through what I had. And just as a general rule of thumb, usually most pellet stoves go through a bag a day, 40 pounds a day. I have mine adjusted down to 1.3 pounds per hour. So my stove goes through it a little bit slower. My next one, probably be a local pellet. Goes by the name of Wood & Sons. That'll be my next test. That's probably not going to be for a little, this is probably going to take a little while to do because I just threw a bag in the stove, so I'm going to let that burn out before I do the testing again. But I'll run the Wood & Sons through it and go from there. I'll let you know then. All right, everybody, I'm doing. What a scary sight. This is the Wood & Sons one. Doing a test here on the that new pellet from Wood & Sons, where they changed the mixture. They're buying their chips from another chip supplier that's actually seems to be working out better. I'll show you what I got in the stove, that I've cleaned it, and this is going to take a few days. There's going to be times I'm going to have to shut the stove down because I don't need it 80, 85 degrees in the house, so it's going to be shut down. My stove doesn't do the auto on and off. Mine's a high-low, as I said earlier. So take you over the stove and show you what I've done. Got to be quiet, the boys on this couch, but these are the new pellets he put in. Plus I got the flashlight going. These are new pellets. Well, here's the 3 bags they gave me to try out, so they look pretty good. They're a lot lighter in color than what they were. So there's that. Here you can see I've vacuumed the stove out. Here you can see I've vacuumed. See, now the other thing is this right here is a passage. The stove out. All right, okay, right there. There's the other one. I got 2 passages on the either side of the burn pot.
So I got to be careful on when I do stuff like this. I got to make sure I got to vacuum out back here too, so I get all the ash when I do these tests for you. And clean the glass. So let's see how these do. I'm going to fire it up here in a few minutes and I'll bring it back. I also got one of these infrared temperature gun. Temperature can be read from there and also right there. So you can see what the temperature is. Oh, I also got another spot right there. So, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's starting to feed in. Again, this is going to take a few days. This is one of those stoves that drops a pellet down in. Harman is a very popular one that has the push style. It pushes it out, and it usually tries to push the ash off the edge of the burn pot. See, mine doesn't. To get this stuff done, you know, this test to be taken care of. So yeah, let's show you the fire once it gets fired up. Again, this is the mill I usually haul out of, Wood & Sons. This is what we're testing. That right there is the igniter for the stove. I might have to grab a handful and throw it in there to get it so it covers that up. I don't need that igniter burning out. Alright, we got some smoke and some sparks. Let's see how quick this ignites. I did have to throw a handful in because I ran that auger completely dry, empty, so I did throw a handful in there just to help it. Again, this is just a King KP 130 for a stove. Trying to give everybody the real world experience instead of a lab. You can see there's a little bit of fines, but that could be fines from the previous pellet I had in there when I ran the hopper empty too. So I am not going to hold that against them. Well, there we go. All right, let the testing begin. All right, let me grab my gun here. So we're running for about... Yes, it is very dusty in that corner. About an hour. So you can see. Come on. 230 there. About 275. And air temperature coming out. It says 123. Next one down. 155. Wow. And again, I'm on the fins. I'm running for about 9 hours. You can see what little I've used right down here. That's the ash you want to see, real fine, like a grain of sand. As you guys know, I'm still burning these new Wood & Sons pellets. Here it is, Thursday morning. I've gone from a full hopper full down to there. Didn't burn Monday during the day or Tuesday during the day. Did burn all day Wednesday. And this is what the ash content is. What it looks like inside my stove right now. Which is very impressive. So, let you know, this should last till probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. And then hopefully I get my son
or myself. Let's see here. Get my son or myself to still got Christmas lights up. Get my son or myself to clean the stove. So that way, give you everything from ash content and everything else from what I did here in my own stove at home. That's what the glass looks like. Stove ran on low most of the time, so I was going to do stuff like that. But that don't look too bad. I'm going to clean it, and I'll get back to you. See how easy the glass cleans. That's the easiest this glass has been cleaned in a long time. There's only one other pellet that we burn that this glass is this clean. Just easy to clean. Huh? The Douglas fir. Because I mean, that's 120 pounds, 3 bags, and I mean, the glass is clean. This bottom corner here, that was me. I don't think I got it quite good enough the last time, so actually, it's still coming off pretty good though.
You can see I'm using my cell phone.
Yeah, take it off. Yeah, I think that's the only other one that's this glass is cleaned that easy. All right, it's taken 4 days to do this test. As I said, I burned 3 bags, 120 pounds. Now to make things a little easier, I say easier, but converted everything over to metric. 120 pounds of pellets in metric is 54,431 grams. Now, again, it was 4 days. I'll show you the ash, the amount of ash I got. There's also some unburned pellets. The unburned pellets.
How you doing, Maina? I was wondering when you'd show up. What, you work till like, what, 9:30 on Sundays, is it?
Balancer was on both sides of my burn pot. Made a mess. On both sides of my burn pot because they bounced out. It happens. I don't know if a stove that it doesn't happen in. But here's what the ash and the amount of pellets I got. Well, kind of hard to see, compare the ash content, but yeah, we'll use that. Why not? I got garbage disposal beside me. There's a napkin, your standard napkin. Those right there are just the unburned pellets, as I said, bounced out of my burn pot. So that's not that bad. So you saw what the ash looked like. That's not what the ash looked like in the stove. I'll insert a photo of it here. Now, again, converting everything over to metric, 54,431 grams. The ash is 105 grams. Now you take the amount of ash divided by the amount of pellets that I used. It comes out to a 0.0019, which comes out to being a 0.19 ash. That is up there with the Supreme Douglas fir that we sell. Douglas fir is like, I think last test I did on it was like a 0.12 or 13, which was extremely good. Now, as I said, this is just, I'm no lab. This is just me doing that and garbage disposals, nuking his dinner again. But again, 3 bags, 4 days, 54,431 grams. Leaves me with 105 grams of ash. Comes down to a 0.19 ash content. And I think there was only like 25 or 27 grams in those unburnt pellets. No big deal. You will always, I don't care what anybody says, unless the burn pot's this big and you got a little feed, it's gonna bounce out. My opinion, they burn very well. Measuring all the points on the stove you saw during the video, consistently 200 degrees. I came in one night right after the stove started up. I went out and checked it. During startup, before it went into when the stove was calling for heat, temperatures was on the door, top of the door was over 500 degrees. Air temperature coming out of the stove was 200 and some odd degrees. I'm gonna say these are a phenomenal pellet, and let you know, I've talked to the owner, Tony Wood. Him and his father own it. His father, as I said, father-son. Tony's gonna be joining me on a live stream when he gets the test results back from a lab. I'm not a lab. You see what I did. I burned it. I cleaned the stove, put 3 bags in, burned it, cleaned the stove again. Now, that's real world. It's not a lab. So, till then, please like, share, subscribe. Stay safe. See you in the next one.
Okay, I'll back it up a little bit for you. Okay, right about there. Probably right about there is when the volume dropped off on you, didn't it?
I'll insert a photo of it here. Now, again, converting everything over to metric, 54,431 grams. The ash is 105 grams. Now you take the amount of ash divided by the amount of pellets that I used. It comes out to a 0.0019, which comes out to being a 0.19 ash. That is up there with the Supreme Douglas fir that we sell. Douglas fir is like, I think last test I did on it was like a 0.12 or 0.13, which was extremely good. Now, as I said, this is just, I'm no lab. This is just me doing that and garbage disposals, nuking his dinner again. But again, 3 bags, 4 days, 54,431 grams. Leaves me with 105 grams of ash. Comes down to a 0.19 ash content. And I think there was only like 25 or 27 grams in those unburnt pellets. No big deal. You will always, I don't care what anybody says, unless the burn pot's this big and you got a little feed, it's gonna bounce out. My opinion, they burn very well. Measuring all the points on the stove you saw during the video, consistently 200 degrees. I came in one night right after the stove started up. I went out and checked it. During startup, before it went into when the stove was calling for heat, temperatures was on the door, top of the door was over 500 degrees.
All right, Robert. Yeah. As I said, what I'll do is I'll get a hold of Vermont, see if they got any dealers over your way. Just go grab a couple bags and try those out. See how they work for you. Try a variety of other products out there. Far as like the big box stores, the Lowe's, the Home Depot, Tractor Supply, try to avoid those as much as possible. I know there's people out there that burn them all the time. They say they never have a problem with them. They say they have low ash. They burn hot. Yeah. But they don't see what I see with that. If you need to burn them, burn them. That's all fine and dandy. But try to, as I said, I'm going to try to see if I can't find a Vermont dealer out towards you. So we can try to at least get you to try a very high quality pellet in the stove. again, that's one of the pellets that we push out quite a bit at both stores, is Vermont. But a little bit of snow in the air, yeah. We've had snow showers all for past couple hours out here too. But I do not think it's going to be enough to go plowing. All right, let's continue on here.
Degrees. Temperature come air 100 degrees. Air temperature coming out of the stove was 200 and some odd degrees. I'm gonna say these are a phenomenal pellet, and let you know.
Thanks for joining.
I've talked to the owner, Tony Wood. Him and his father own it. His father, as I said, father-son. Tony's gonna be joining me on a live stream when he gets the test results back from a lab. I'm not a lab. You see what I did. I burned it, I cleaned the stove, put 3 bags in, burned it, cleaned the stove again. Now, that's real world, it's not a lab. So, till then, please like, share, subscribe, stay safe, see you in the next one.
Whoops. Oh well. It shows 3 watching. I got 5, so it's gonna be okay. That's all right. Is there anything I can do for anybody tonight? I said I tried to go over the video I did for the reviews with a quick little review for what I did on the stuff that we sell. Plus the 2 videos of my reviews of pellets. Is there anything I can help anybody out with right now? And those two, if you want to take a look at the video, those 2 videos we just played, that's on the playlist, and that one right there. Those are good. Bake a potato, smash it, put cheese and a few toppings on it, stick it back in the oven, cook it some more. It's similar to a twice baked potato, but it's a smashed. Use real small red onions or white red potatoes or white potatoes. Use those little ones there. I gotta pull the. I'll grab this one here. I'll move it over. I need to check some analytics here on the channel real quick. No question right now, but I missed most of the stream. That's fine, Mana. I assume you probably work till like, I'm guessing you probably work till like 9 o'clock or on Sundays. I normally start at 8. Normally start the stream at 8. I wasn't expecting to do this. Lately these streams have been going for like 2 hours. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I enjoy chatting with everyone, so don't feel like you're messing things up. You're not. Oh, excuse me. No, going a couple hours. I enjoy chatting with everyone. So that's why I keep pushing doing this. Help everybody out. But my mother-in-law still calls me the 7-letter word with starts with an A and ends with an E. But I said she giggled about that too. You got some Arby's this week. Okay. Let me pull this one over here real quick. I've been looking at getting one of these. Sticks to the dash. Get that one. Oh, you were in Augusta on Thursday? Yeah. Got that one. Where's the other one I was looking for? No, no. I don't care about that. Also got this coffee cup. Fueled by coffee and Arby's. But yeah, good. I mean, I'm glad Thursday was I? Where was I Thursday? Thursday's video. I think. Let's see. That's Saturday, Friday, Thursday. I went south. All right, Control C. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Arby's shirt. My sister used to work for the local Arby's when she was a teenager. Shirt's been worn. How the hell we just all of a sudden had a squirrel moment. We got way off track on this, didn't we? That's all right. All right. That's what I was looking for right there. Oh, there we go. That's the one I was looking for right there. .30-ounce travel mug. size. 29 bucks. I gotta check my email. Yeah. Squirrel moment. You're welcome. Thanks. Come on. Let me check my email here real quick. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? That one. Don't mind me, I'm checking something in the background here. Has not left. Well, they've got what? 14 hours to get it here. There's that one. Now, what about the other one? All right, where is that link I'm looking for? I gotta go back in my history here. Pull this over here. Go there. History. No, 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 no. Come on, keep going. Wow, I've viewed quite a bit of things today, haven't I? Parsippany, Troy Hills, New Jersey. Huh. Oh, right here. See. Wow, 3 hours from Jersey City to Portland. Huh. That was flying. So, sounds like I got to throw a couple bags in my pickup and go to Auburn. Okay, where is that located? Oh, okay. Scarborough. It could be tomorrow. Who knows? Be nice. Oh, Jeff, should I kind of bring it out? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so an inflatable doll package. Yeah, all right. The new to me donkey. Any leads on a new to me donkey? Not yet. I did make a phone call to the manufacturer. They have put out a mass email to their dozers, to their dealers. Letting them know we are looking for one. Whoops, did I do that? Come here, get over here. Did I crash the other one already? No. But right there, it is almost crash proof.
I've been looking. I've been looking. These ones are not low profile. That is low profile. Give me a second here, because I know this is going to bring up some information I don't need displayed. I don't need... Remove that. Come on. Well, oh, wrong button. These are all the these are basically hands-free modes. Follow me. Droney, which basically takes off and goes away, fades away from you. Spiral, which will circle around any object I select. The rocket, it just takes off straight up. I can set it points for it to go to on it and just let it fly. And then you get the circle, where it'll just circle around basically the controller. And it is FAA approved. Nothing against this little Q10 Corshane's got me. It's just, yeah, I don't need to register it with the FAA or anything like that. It's more for like a kid's one. And the speed of this one is like 30 mile an hour. So keep up with me on the donkey. I said, I'm just looking around right now. I said, it's drone clones. They're limitless 5. See, it has a nice also has an auto return to home feature, which is great. So if it loses connectivity or signal or anything like that, it automatically returns back to, or low battery, it returns to the point where it was launched from. I'm just looking right now, but that price tag scares the living hell out of me. $700. Originally $850. Description of it. The other thing about this is with the drone, if I use it for the channel, I actually have to get a FA. I gotta go to get a, what do they call it? UAP, I think it is. Unmanned aircraft pilot license or something like that. I have to have it with the FAA. But if I use it for just as a hobby, I don't need to have the license. But if I use it on the channel, I have to have a pilot's license for the drone. Level 7 wind resistance is like, I think it's 32 to 38 mile an hour winds is what I could fly this drone in. So as I said, it's go back here. Yeah, drone clone experts. Look at this. Okay, hold on. I got no problems. We can jump around now. I mean, we did 2 hours of what we were really concentrated on the. Oh yes, the coffee. Yes, I have seen those. The coffee pellets. Yes. I have heard of them, about them. Okay, find a dealer. Okay. Control and screw. Okay. Who's that? They're gonna be made in Connecticut, I would assume. Nope, made in Pennsylvania. Huh. But my question is, what is the price tag on them? $11,000 BTU. says 0.2. $500 a ton. So that is actually not that bad, believe it or not. That has a higher BTU. Right there it says 11,170 BTUs per pound. At 500 a ton, the Douglas fir is like 9,000 BTUs. So you're talking 2,000 BTUs more. It says 0.2 ash, so we'll call it, yeah, like a point, just call it 0.2. So it's maybe twice the ash content of the Doug fir, but you're getting 2,000 BTUs more. A place in Albany that sells them, okay. But there's going to be Koran, yeah. Force, which is at Cubex. Northern Warrant. Sold out. So that tells me that they are, yeah, they're going to be a hard pellet to get. If you can get them, you're only going to have them for a limited time. And I have heard of the coffee pellets. They do burn hot. So that would be, yeah, this one right here, I think. Yeah. Free delivery within 10 miles or $3 for every mile after. Yep. I have not tried these two here, or this one. Of course, yes, I have that one, that one. Logic 22 pound, yeah. The Hammer's hot ones, I have heard a couple things about them, but I just, nothing around here. This is Cubex right here. Elite Ultra Premium. That is Cubex. So isn't this one here? Force, made by Cubex. But the Java Flame coffee ground ones are, the sounds of it, it takes them a while to get stuff in. Yeah, which one were you talking about me clicking on, Jeff? The Java Flame one? Do any of these dealers have it in stock? Would be my next question. Huh, says that. Tell me it was a bad link. Whoa. Try it again. Products. Pellet fuel. Huh. Pain. I hate it when you once you do that. Cut it out. Yeah, okay. Pellet fuel. I want prices. Spruce Point, yeah, is out of oh. You would have to drink it, just breathe it. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. I don't see it there. On that one. Same. Logic 22-pound one. I just happened to come across that because I'm looking for dealers for Vermont and can't seem to find any yet. It's gonna be one of those ones. I think I'm gonna have to get a hold of the manufacturer. I'll get a hold of my contacts I got up at the mill over at the headquarters and go from there to try to find one. Force Fuel, Orford, Cubex, Cubex. Rice pea nut. Yeah, we have rice pea nuts and stove. Coal. True Wood pellets right here are made by this company. These blocks, these pellets are made by the same company that makes these pellets. Sold out for now, not taking orders. So this is going to be, those are one of those, it's going to be very limited to getting, is what it looks like. Is what it looks like to me. It says sold out for now. Average 0.46 ash, 8400 BTU, 0.46 ash. Look at the fool, a slug like me, huh? Delivery area. That's an old international. That's an international. Freightliner. So look what they got on the back. Moffat. It would definitely be interesting to see what they look like. I have heard people say they smell when they do. They got them, or it might not be this particular brand, but a lot of people say the house smells like coffee all the time. There we go. JAVA. Java Flame, but I don't see it. Nothing. Okay, now just out of curiosity. Wonder how many tons a year they sell. Or that they're capable of producing, I should say. scroll back here real quick. Oh, I can't go back that far. All right, see if I can't go up here and find it. Hey Jeff, the one for the pellet mill manufacturers. The link you posted for the pellet mill manufacturers. Do you still have that? I tried going back in chat, and it's not letting me. It's almost like it's like 4 or 5 messages from where you posted it. I would throw them in my stove. So I wonder if I can't look it up and see what they put. All right, let's come down here again, actually. Manufacturers. We don't main. That's a manufacturer. Control C. Oh, right there. Wood Biomass Magazine. And this is owned by Sustainable Resource Group. Is it on this list? I do not see it. Okay, is there another name it's under that I can look it up? I don't see it. That's the thing. All right. definitely interesting. Now you got me thinking. Now you got me looking too hard. There's actually several different brands. I'll be right back. Uh, it's still a pellet manufacturer, so it's kind of hard to say. Don't mind me, I went and grabbed a couple packages of peanut butter crackers. It's hard to say. They actually have them coffee barbecue beans for smokers, or coffee barbecue pellets for smokers. Right there. That's all those. Right, it's good, but it's Java Flame, but just look under Java. I don't believe you could find Java Flame anyways. And Jackson, Jasper, Jensen. So those are the three right there. Out of stock. We know those guys are those ones are out of stock. Out of stock. Tropical Spark wood pellets. perfect for barbecue, smoking, grilling, baking, roasting, braise. Yeah, it'd be nice to see what the whole thing looks like. Java pellets and mold. I don't want no ads. Shut up. Huh. Now we're talking mold. Definitely has my curiosity up. So yeah, I mean, they sound good, but I mean, if they're not dried right, then you got mold, and then you got $500 worth of product you can't use. Kind of wish I could try a bag or two out and see how it goes before I try to see if we can't get my dealer, the guys I work for, to try them out. Try a bag or two would be great. Yeah, okay, it's upcycle coffee. But give me a second here. No, I'm not trying to ban Jeff. I'll go back down here. He wanted me to ban you. Like, no, he's putting in links for me to check out. So I do not want to ban him. Doesn't want to work on my end. Yeah, I was just on this one too. 40,000 tons a year. So that's only about 2,000. Well, 40,000 is still not much. Depending on the moisture content and how much they could dry it down, they could use they could lose half the weight in the drying process, if not more. So say you knock it down to 20,000. 20,000 tons is not much. And for the list of dealers that they had, where is it? For the list of dealers that they had here, it says $500, but I think didn't down here say it was sold out? Yeah, sold out. I know it says you could become a dealer. However, they got, what's that? Oh, okay, it's another dealer. So they got what? 7 dealers? We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7, 8 dealers. And as I said, they do 20,000 ton, 40. They deal with 40,000 tons of coffee grounds. It doesn't say that that's what it is for to be made into pellets. So 40,000 tons, they lose half of that in weight. It's down to 20,000. That's only maybe 1,000, 20,000 tons coffee grounds, and who knows how many tons of ground. Well, it's gonna kind of sound stupid, but 20,000 tons divided by 8 dealers, 2,500 tons. But I don't know if they can keep up the production with that. My orchard videos. Hello, how you doing? How are sales? It's getting towards the end of the heating season, so things are slowing down. But we're looking at some pellets here to possibly something a little different to sell. Called coffee ground, basically coffee grounds pressed into pellets. I'm trying to determine on a few things here about it. Let's see here. Again, that's this one here. And then I go down here. Where is it? Right here. Pellet fuel. Now I go through the literature. It shows right here they're an extremely hot pellet, which is great. I'm trying to figure out how many tons a year they make, because if you add another dealer into the equation, now you got to try to keep up with production with that. It'd be nice to try to. I got to talk to the 2 dealers I work for. We'll see if one of them will be willing to reach out and talk to this company about it. It would be nice, as I said, 11,000 BTUs is very hot. But is it too hot for some pellet stoves where it'll shut them down? Don't know. But man, I'm just rambling away tonight with this. That's good. See, as I said, they do 40,000 tons. The spent coffee grounds they manage a year. But when you dry it down, take all the moisture out, figure at least they lose at least half of it in moisture loss. I mean, that they're trying to reduce and reuse, but again, we need to find out what their production is for the year. That is very true, Jeff. That yeah, it'd be probably something we'd have to order the pellets now to get them in. But normally you'd have to order a full truckload to try to get them in before then. And yes, Mina, the Java ones may be good to mix in on the super cold nights. Mix them in with some of the lower quality pellets, and it'll bring the BTU up. I said, I'm just trying to let's see here. What can I do here? I missed an N. $13.3 million tons. No, I don't think so. Okay. 3 to 5%. Now, we all know coffee grounds are soaked in water. So by the time they receive them, say they're, oh, call it 50% moisture. So, yeah, they're losing like 75% in weight. So out of the 40,000, so they might wind up with like say 10,000 tons of pellets a year. Just because, as I said, they have to dry the grounds down to the weight, and even at 50% moisture, I'll call it 90%. A lot of coffee grounds, but when you think about it, at all the coffee shops we have around, it is. I mean, you've got any place that has water sells coffee. You eat at convenience stores, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. Just any place that sells coffee. I mean, hell, look at me. I mean, I had a chemical imbalance today. I had too much blood in my coffee. Yeah. So there is a lot of coffee grounds out there to be used. But you also got to, the manufacturers also got to have something, work out a deal with whoever, say, hey, look, you have to put the coffee grounds in our container for us to pick up, to collect. I know that's going to have to, that would definitely be what they'd have to do. But again, as I said, the weight, what they're going to lose for drying it down. I mean, if I go to the 5%, you're talking and they get the grounds that are at 50% moisture, they're still losing 90% of their weight. And when you do something like that, from 45,000 tons, losing 90% of it is what? Down to 4,000 ton. So it's one of those. You got to figure it out. Because there's a lot of moisture in the coffee grounds. So they add starch in there, by the looks of it. Spent coffee grounds and starch for ingredients. I'd like to have a better view on the back side of the bag. It's a full view of the back side of the bag, but it's still not close enough.
See if it brings up anything here. So it would be. It says they're in Pennsylvania. Doylestown is near Philadelphia. See, you got a couple mills here, 2,000, 5,000, and 9,000. If they're doing the coffee grounds, and as I said, they got to dry them down. You're talking 4,000 ton at the most. And there's a lot of coffee grounds to be dried. There we go. Can't zoom in any closer. What was it? 132 Veteran Lane Unit A, Doylestown, Pennsylvania. There's my mouse. Customer safety section, where's that? Yeah. Well, I run that address, 132 Veterans Lane in Doylestown. Looks like it's a strip mall. Oh. Huh. No idea. I can't read it. I can't read down there anyways. Show the pellets, but very interesting concept. It'd be difficult. Would be difficult to go larger scale with it. It would be because you'd have to just get so many coffee grounds, and you'd have to be able to sustain that amount. I do not. Is that the whole supply for the year? I do not know. I'd like to know where this facility is. So I can take a look at it from Google Earth. Because you see storage silos. That's about it. I want to see what the grounds look the ground, what the property looks like, so I can get a layout. Do they have the dryer inside? Is the dryer outside? That's not a very big plant. No, it's not. I mean, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 4. So there's 20 tons there, and probably another 20 tons there. So there's 40 tons sitting right there. And those look like the super sacks. Those are the burlap sacks. Like, yeah, that's exactly what those are. Are basically 1 ton bags of pellets. Yes, this is their Facebook page. Okay, that's their Facebook page. Looking for reviews. No reviews yet. No mentions. Oh, yeah, there's the address right there. No, it's not there. No, I'm under Bing. I don't see their name on that sign. Do you? Is it something like one of these back here behind the building? It's D. That's B. And they said it's A. Is that it? I don't know. No, that ain't it. That's what I thought. I thought it said A on my what I saw. Come on. Hey, what did I just do? So where is A? What's on the door at UPS? Give me a second here. We'll find out. Yeah, Unit A. So they must have. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay, that's not the one that shows the. There's the bit. There's the one I was looking for. Yeah, 132 Veteran Lane, Unit A. So they're going to be using the FedEx office as a headquarters. It doesn't say give a unit there, but Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. All right. Unfortunately, everyone, I don't know if it's unfortunate or not. Some people might be bored and they might be falling asleep by now. I think I'm going to have to call it a night. We've been going for what? 3.5 hours. It's been fun running around, chasing my tail running around like a squirrel. Come on, get in. That's where I watch it. Thank you. Anything under more and header? No, that just gives videos follows. That's all that does. Yeah, it is 11:30. I've been at this since 8 o'clock. But again, I not complaining. I have a early start tomorrow. Just give everybody a heads up. The first delivery, as you saw in Saturday's video, the first delivery is a 9-pallet delivery, and it's an hour, just about an hour, a little over an hour away. So I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna start my day about 7:30, probably maybe as soon as that 7. Get the truck warmed up, get the moffett on, get the pallet jack on, so I can be ready to go. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try to talk the two owners in. Yeah, granted, yes, I kind of, between me, the main pellet sales, between me and his son, the two of us are pretty much running that store. But the other, the Southern Maine Renewable Fuels, I'd have to talk to him about that, about these Java Flame. But again, if they're only doing like 2,000 ton a year, you get 1 truckload a year, and that's it. That could be what it is. And if it's something like that, it's not really worth it if you're only going to get one truckload, 24 tons a year. It's not really worth putting the money into doing something like that, especially with them being in Pennsylvania. The trucking would be expensive. No wiring tutorial either there, Mina. Nope, no wiring. I've got enough short circuits between my eardrums as it is. I don't need to add any more right now. Who knows? I could do a pop up live stream while I'm at work during the week. I've been thinking about doing that, popping up like maybe at the mill or at a delivery. Just throw the tablet somewheres and just stream a delivery for everybody. But again, I'm not responsible for the language. Don't both have a good night. Stay safe on the road. Don't know about that. Yeah, that is definitely. Well, I would be up here. That is definitely a questionable thing, Jeff. That's for sure. All right, guys. All right, everybody. It looks like I've had a consistent 5 viewers on this stream tonight, so that's great. I don't see anybody subscribed or subscribed on YouTube or followed on Twitch. So, all right. Again, thanks for joining me tonight, everyone. Almost 4 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes is what I'm looking at right now. So, again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you later.